Everyone else in the NFL might as well just forfeit. The Bears are back and we're winning the Super Bowl. There's no point of playing the rest of the season. Caleb Williams and this Bears offense is here. It's here. He is here. The Bears offense is here. This is exactly what I thought this Bears offense would look like at the beginning of the season when we signed Keenan Allen, DeAndre Swift, Caleb Williams, DJ Moore. This is fantastic. For the first time in over, 60 years, this Bears offense has scored more than 35 points in two different games, or 35 or more points in two consecutive games. This is one of the greatest, starts to a first overall pick, in a very long time. It was very fun streaming this morning. I woke up very early at like 6:30 in the morning to get my breakfast ready, my coffee ready, and I started streaming. Thank you for everyone who turned into the stream. I really appreciate it. And I've kind of calmed down since then. It was, 12 hours ago that they played, or the start of the game was in London. And apparently they actually just landed. I got the notification they just landed like 30 minutes ago back in the United States. And we got the momentum. This actually it's a good and bad. All right, we have the bye week to get healthy. Jaquan Brisker, Kyler Gordon went down. Tyreek Stevenson, just get healthy, take some rest. But also at the same time, I feel like we got the momentum, man. We got momentum, and we're going into a bye week, which honestly, I don't like. Unless we can carry the momentum through the bye week, which we totally can. I don't like that we're going into a bye week 4-2. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love that. This is the best start since 2018 or something like that. That just kind of sucks in my head. I don't know what. I'm just probably overthinking it, but we have the momentum right now. We've scored 30 plus points in two consecutive games. Caleb Williams is heating up. He threw a 4-touchdown game today, which is insane. 2 to Cole Kmet, 2 to Keenan Allen, and almost threw another one to DJ Moore, but he was short, and DeAndre Swift got that. So he almost had a 5-touchdown game. Absolutely insane. And he's only getting better. He has not reached his ceiling. All right, he should be player of the week. He had a 4-touchdown game. Now, obviously, he had that one bad pick. He had that one pretty bad pick, and in the long run, since the game ended the way it was, in hindsight, it doesn't really matter. I mean, if Caleb plays like that every week, and he goes for 22 for 29, or 23 for 29, 200 something yards and 4 touchdowns and 1 pick, one bad mistake. If he plays like that every week and he has just one bad mistake like that every week, I'm completely fine with that. Obviously, he's still a rookie, so that was a rookie mistake. He threw the ball way too late. DJ Moore was kind of open, and then Caleb didn't see him open until he was way too late, and threw just a bad pick. But other than that, what else did you find? Like, can you name anything else other than that pick that was a flaw in Caleb Williams' play today? No. Maybe sometimes he scrambled a little bit too much. He took some hits he didn't need. But I'm just nitpicking right now. He had a fantastic game. And, it's just the Jaguars. It's just dude, are we going to do this every week with the Bears? It's just the Panthers. It's just the Jaguars. I don't care. I seriously don't care. We have a rookie quarterback. I don't know how many times I have to explain this. We have a rookie quarterback in his 6th start ever. And he is throwing for 4 touchdown passes against an NFL defense. That is impressive. That is impressive to me. Like I said, he had that one bad pick. I don't care if it's just the Jaguars. It's just the Jaguars. I don't care. He played great. And honestly, I am a Bears fan. I don't see this much offense in games almost ever. Almost ever. I never see this much offense. And even against the Jaguars or the Panthers or just those bad teams, the Bears don't even play good offensively against them usually. So can Bears fans just be happy that we think we have a quarterback? Or we know we have a quarterback, okay? Because even Trubisky, even Fields, even, Rex Grossman, sometimes even Jay Cutler, did not play good even against those bad teams where we should have destroyed them like we did today. So can you just let Bears fans be happy? Can you just let Bears fans celebrate a nice offensive win? We don't get to do it very often. So I don't care if it's just the Jaguars. It's very annoying. And honestly, I don't care. And all that Jaden Daniels talk, he had another decent game. They ended up losing. And it is going to be a fantastic game. Bears versus Commanders. After we get off the bye, that is who we play next. Number 1 overall pick versus number 2 overall pick. That is going to be a fantastic game. We are both 4-2. I don't think they have their bye this week, so we'll see how they play the next week. So we'll see what their record is going into the Bears game. But Bears have the bye. They get to heal up, rest up, and hopefully carry that momentum through the bye week into week 8. And just a fantastic win. Very, very fun win. I'll probably post my reactions live to a lot of the plays because I think it's just hilarious. I started freaking out just because I understand. Everyone's like, oh, just chill. It's a 10-yard pass to Keenan Allen. We don't see these type of plays. That throw to Keenan Allen, both throws to Keenan Allen were fantastic. The first throw to Cole Kmet where he pump faked, and then threw it to Cole Kmet down the middle. That play design was fantastic. Mwah. And it's not all about Caleb, all right? It's not all about Caleb. I'm starting to eat my words with Shane Waldron, and I'll admit that. I don't care. He still has to do it against the good teams. So beat Washington, beat Green Bay, beat the Lions. Do it against the good teams. You're beating up on the bad teams. Do it against the good teams, and then I'll finally possibly forgive you, Shane Waldron, for the first 3 weeks. First 3 weeks, absolutely horrible. The last 3 weeks, he has been so much better. And I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. I'm not fully wrong yet, so I'm not going to say that I'm wrong. All right? You have to do it against the good teams. I keep saying it. Shane Waldron, his play calling has been better. There's some iffy things here and there, but his play calling has been so much better these last 3 weeks. DeAndre Swift, another person who deserves a lot of credit, and I gave him so much shit the first 3 weeks. It was ridiculous. Again, another person I'm not going to apologize to just yet. Do it against the good teams, all right? The Jags front seven are better, so he actually did it against a good, front seven defense. But their secondary is worst in the league, I believe. So, DeAndre Swift, another good game. I believe he almost had or just above 100 yards in that game, and just a fun game. And I feel bad for Jaguars fans. I would be surprised if Doug Peterson survives another week, honestly. But they're probably not going to fire him in London because they're in London again next week. So they're probably going to fire them when he gets back from London. So Trevor Lawrence against our backups. Honestly, we had 3 backups today in our secondary alone. In our secondary alone, we had 3 backups. Tyreek Stevenson was out. Jaquan Brisker was out. And Kyler Gordon went out, I think, like around halfway through the game. So we had 3 backups, and Trevor Lawrence still did not look good. He had a few dropped passes by wide receivers, which is actually not good. He had like 3 dropped touchdowns by, I think, 2 from Gabe Davis and 1 from Brian Thomas Jr., which are not helping Trevor Lawrence, but at the same time, T-Law not looking good. Okay, there was a few drop passes, but outside of that, he did not have a very good game. He had a few good throws here and there. They got in the red zone. Every time they got in the red zone, they almost never scored. But This defense, even the depth on our defense, is just immaculate. Okay, that fumble, I believe it was T.J. Edwards who peanut punched it. That that was a fumble. I mean, they ruled it not a fumble, but we also had one drive. I forgot about that, where we actually did not look very good offensively, which is shocking. And the refs were actually on our side, but it was some decently obvious penalties. So I'm not even going to give the refs any credit, but um, it was a fun game. Everything was going our way. Everything, which I don't get to say often. So that's why I'm so happy to be a Bears fan right now, because this almost never happens, never. And just let us do our thing. Let us celebrate Caleb Williams. Let us celebrate our quarterback. Let us celebrate having a freaking offense for the first time in my entire life. Now they obviously, I keep saying it, they gotta do it on a consistent basis. Like I said, do it on the bad teams, but also do it on the good teams. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Great team win. It looks like everybody on the offense really got involved, even Mercedes Lewis. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.